To God be the glory. Respected Reverend Dr. Rustum Kaiser Hind Jeffrey, D.D., PhD, Advisor and a Mission Director. And every day I'm reading about Pastor's writing. Today is the 17th portion. And Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Pastor Rustin's message today is a message, Psalms 83:6. When I consider your heaven and the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have ordained, what is a man that you are mindful of them, and that Son of Man that you visit him? For you have made him a little lower than Elohim, and you have crowned him with glory and honor. You have made him to have a dominion over the works of your hands. A true glimpse of Satan is drawn from the two chapters, though not in explicit details of all about the devil, just enough to inform us of the origin and the activities about the first criminal. He is the original sinner in the God's heavenly book of record. His name is Lucifer, God's one-time most trusted lieutenant, a sort of a co-regent and a second in command. He is also called the day star, the shining one, the light bearer, and he is also addressed as the son of the morning, the first created being, a creature wholly depend on God for his very existence, plus that brightness one. He was perfect in beauty, blemish free, full of wisdom. Practically nothing could be hidden from him. He was perfect in the day he was created. He was in Eden, the garden of God on earth. He was a king. He ruled and reigned on the throne. Isaiah 14:14. A prophet. He was anointed cherub. Ezekiel 28:14. A priest. He has centuries. Ezekiel 28:18. He was the covering cherub in the heavenly court of God, placed by God to cover God's throne, and also the guardian of the glorious sanctuary. Anointed cherub in the heavenly sanctuarium, just that a prophet, priest, and a king anointed for the office. He was in the holy mountain of God, where they walked back and forth in the midst of the fiery stone, and given a high position in heaven as a created being. He was decked in the precious stones set in gold, very similar to the stone in the breastplate of Aaron. Exodus 28:15-21, as a color of the rainbow for beauty, sardis, topaz, carbuncle, emerald, diamond, sapphire. He was created with the music in his being, apparently being the heavenly worship leader. Lucifer was clothed in wisdom, light, and beauty. He was given the leadership in the ministry of worship. He was anointed cherub, guarding the throne of God. He was created as a free will moral, a dependent being. He was created for God's glory and pleasure. Thank you very much. May God richly bless you all. Amen.